Ayana, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have this conversation with you today and sharing with us where your passion comes from for helping women.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time to contact me. I couldn't be more honored to be recognized by such a amazing organization, and then obviously have the opportunity to meet you as well. So when it comes to my passion for giving back and for women, obviously being a woman, I couldn't be more um, I think indebted to making sure that I represent or try to represent the best of who we are. And I got to tell you, it pains me that 50% of the population could be considered less than. When I know what we are capable of doing, and not to mention we give birth. So that's like, boggles the mind in and of itself, and what we kind of manage day in and day out. But I know a lot of that those values were really grounded in the fact that I was raised by a single mother, who was on welfare and did it on her own, and made a point of making sure she sacrificed so I could have the best of life, and continues to support me, and so forth. So I know it's fueled by that. And then I also know that because of that, I am more in touch with what what would others perceive as weaknesses, or challenges, and making sure that my diversity and my sex are anything but. If anything, they are what makes me different and special, and add unique value. And I want other women and people of color to feel that as well. So I feel immense responsibility to pass that down, and certainly due to my daughter and my son. I think I want my son to respect women as much as I want my daughter to respect the fact that she's a woman, and have such pride in that. So to be amongst a network and a community such represented by you, Alexis, and so many others in this room and beyond, couldn't be more ecstatic. I'm inspired every day by examples of strength and courage and sacrifice. Leadership bosses out there that are running things, now more than ever. It's a special time to kind of step up and do our part and contribute. So I'm just thrilled and really just humbled at the fact that I'm recognized for what I've been able to do.
So well said. I mean, speaking of powerful women and bosses and leadership, you work for UPS, Carol Tomei, CEO. Tell us a little bit about what currently are you working on, or whether within the UPS Foundation or outside of, that fuels this passion for lifting up women.
Yeah, I have to say I am uniquely blessed in the fact that, one, I enjoy my job, and two, I'm in a position to do good while doing my job, and to know that that's not mutually exclusive. And I certainly wish that gift for everyone. So one of the things that I'm responsible for, I'm the VP of SMB strategy, which is small and medium-sized businesses, and revenue channels, and that includes our diverse customer segment. So it's my job to develop a strategy to give back and to invest in our small and medium-sized diverse SMBs. And if you think about it, these are the lifeblood of the American economy, and a lot of ingenuity and creativity and resourcefulness come from our entrepreneurs. And those that are diverse, unfortunately, have been disadvantaged. And so it's our job, my job in particular, to try to close that gap. And so we're doing so by launching UPS Ignite, which we just launched in 2022. Couldn't be more proud. We're partnering with 4 world-class organizations. The first is the Kellogg School of Management, which is the #4 business school in the country. We're providing an executive education for 35 SMBs. The second is Lonely Entrepreneur, which is an on-demand platform in which these SMBs can access modules so that they can be smarter about how they go to market. So think about how do you build a business case? How do you do financial modeling? All of that will be at their fingertips. The third is Beyond CEO. This organization is dedicated to developing the next generation of African-American CEOs by honing in and tapping into a network of former and current CEOs that have over 10 years experience themselves. So phenomenal mentorship. And the last is ASEAN. And ASEAN is going to be the organization that really provides capital. And as we know, capital continues to be the #1 barrier for SMBs in order to scale. So couldn't be more thrilled to be launching this, and to know it's not about charity, it's investing in the future. These are our customers. And if they scale, we scale with them. So there's this not mutually exclusive doing good and making good business sense. This is a great example of that. And the most recent census data proves that for the first time. The diverse population is outpacing the other. So this is investing in the future, and I'm thrilled and privileged to be in a position to make a difference doing such.
Well said. They scale, we scale. I love it. Thank you so much for your time and for pouring into our community and lifting up women in need or whether known or unknown. Just really appreciate your leadership and look forward to continued success in helping the women of Atlanta and beyond be it their best versions of themselves.
Well, thanks, Alexis. And again, I just have to acknowledge the fact that given that you're a boss yourself, a mother, and giving back to this organization, you're an inspiration as well. So it's a pleasure working with you, and I'm looking forward to more interactions with you and the organization.
Well, thank you. Thank you.